Laertes, was your father dear to you? Or are you but the painting of a sorrow? A face without a heart?
Why ask you this?
Hamlet comes back. What will you undertake to prove yourself your father's son in deed, more than in words?
To cut his throat in the church.
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should know no bounds. But, good Laertes, will you do this? Stay close within your chamber. Hamlet returned, shall know you are come home. Will set on those, shall praise your excellence, and for your rapier, most especially, bring you in fine together and wager on your heads. He, being remiss and free from all contriving, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease, or a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unblunted, and in a pass of practice requite him for your father.
I will do it. And for that purpose, I'll anoint my sword. I bought an unction of a mountebank, so mortal that but dip a knife in it, where it draws blood, no cataplasm so rare can save the thing from death that's scratched withal. I'll touch my point with this contagion, that if I but gall him slightly, it may be his death.
Let's further think on this. If this should fail, and that our drift look through our bad performance, 'twere better not essayed. Therefore this plot should have a back or second that might hold if this did blast improve. Soft. I hide. When in your motion you are hot and dry, as make your bout more violent to that end, and that he calls for drink. I'll have prepared him a chalice for the nonce, whereon but sipping, if by chance he scape your venom stuck, our purpose will hold them. How now, sweet queen?
One woe does tread upon another's heel, so fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Where?
There is a willow, grows aslant a brook, that shows his hoar leaves in the glassy stream there. With fantastic garlands did she come, crowflowers, nettles, daisies and long purples. Oh, that liberal shepherds give a grosser name, but our cold maids do dead men's fingers call them. There. On the pendant boughs her coronet weeds, clambering to hang, an envious sliver broke, when down her weedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook, her clothes spread wide, and mermaid-like a while they bore her up, which time she chanted snatches of old tunes as one incapable of her own distress, or like a creature native and endued unto that element, but long it could not be, till that her garments heavy with their drink pulled a poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death.
Alas, then she is drowned.
Drowned. Drowned.
Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears, but yet it is our trick. Nature her custom holds, let shame say what it will. Adieu, my lord. I have a speech of fire that fain would blaze, but that this folly douses it.
Let's follow Gertrude. How much I had to do to calm his rage. Now fear I this will give it start again.
Is she to be buried in Christian burial, that wilfully seeks her own salvation?
I tell thee she is, and therefore make her grave straight.
Well, how can that be? Unless she drowned herself in her own defence.
Why, 'tis found so.
It must be say offendendo. It cannot be else. But here lies the point. If I drowned myself wittingly, it argues an act, and an act hath 3 branches. It is to act, to do, to perform. Argle, she drowned herself wittingly.
Nay, but hear you, Goodman Delver.
Give me leave. Here lies the water, good. Here stands the man, good. Now, if the man got to this water and drowned himself, it is, willy-nilly, he goes. Mark you that. But if the water come to him and drown him, he drowns not himself. Argle, he that is not guilty of his own death shortens not his own life. Cudgel thy brains no more about it. Go get thee to you and fetch me a stoop of liquor. Oh. In youth when I did love, me thought it was very sweet.
Does this fellow no feeling of his business that he sings at grave making?
Custom hath made it in him a proper suit of easiness.
Is he so? That skull had a tongue in it and could sing once. How the knave jowls it to the ground as if it were Cain's jawbone that did the first murder. Might be the pate of a politician. One that would circumvent God, might it not?
It might, my lord.
And now my Lady Worms. Chapless. And knocked about the mazzard with a sexton spade. It's fine revolutionary with the trick to see it. There's another! Why, I mean, not that, but the skull of a lawyer. Where have his quiddities now? His quillets, his tricks. Where does he suffer, this rude knave, now? To knock him about the sconce with a dirty shovel, and not tell him of his action of battery, eh? I'll speak to this fellow. Whose grave's this, sirrah?
Mine, sir. Oh, a pit of clay for to be made, for such a guest is meet.
I think it be thine indeed, for thou liest in't.
Thou lie out of it, sir, therefore it is not yours. For my part, I do not lie in't, yet it is mine.
Thou dost lie in't, to be in't and say 'tis thine. 'Tis for the dead, not for the quick, therefore thou liest.
'Tis a quick lie, sir. 'Twill away again, from me to you.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman, then?
For none neither.
Who is to be buried in't?
For one that was a woman, sir, but rest her soul, she's dead.
How absolute the knave is. How long hast thou been a grave maker?
Oh, of all the days in the year, I came to it that day our last King Hamlet overcame Fortinbras.
How long is that since?
Cannot you tell that? Every fool can tell that. Why, it was the very day young Hamlet was born. He that is mad, sent into England.
Aye, marry. Why was he sent into England?
Why, because he was mad. He shall recover his wits there, or if he do not, 'tis no great matter there.
Why?
'Twill not be seen in him there. There the men are as mad as he.
How came he mad?
Very strangely, they say.
How strangely?
Faith, him were losing his wits.
Upon what ground?
Why, here in Denmark. I have been sexton here, man and boy, 30 years.
How long will a man lie of the earth ere he rot?
Oh, faith, if he be not rotten before he die, as we have many pocky corpses nowadays that will scarce hold the laying in, he will last you some 8 year or 9 year. A tanner will last you 9 year.
Why he more than another?
Why, sir, his hide is so tanned with his trade that he will keep out water a great while. And your water is a sore decayer of your horse and dead body. Now here's a skull, sir. I've lain you in the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?